Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, the devil. Boo! No, just kidding. It's me, Justin. I did a video recently where I walked around Hollywood and I got people to confess their worst sins, and it got me thinking I should figure out what terrible atrocities you guys have committed and judge you for them publicly and shame you. I couldn't think of a better co-host for a video like this than my good friend MeatCanyon. What's up, Hunter?
Hey, boo, as well, right?
Yeah, dude.
Just kidding, guys. It's me, Hunter. How you doing?
I'm assuming you didn't see the email I sent you about dressing up for the video?
Well, let me tell you, I went on Amazon, I looked at your little priest robe that you want me to wear, and when I say little, I mean petite. I am a big fat fuck, so I don't fit into any of the sizes. But I am wearing...
That was just an idea. That was just an idea.
Let me show this off,
right.
though. The fly shirt.
Yeah, that's devilish. That's a bit devilish.
And I am here, Justin. I don't know, do you know I'm a dad now?
I don't believe that one bit.
You'll be the first person to have a video with my baby in it, so just be respectful, you know?
And this is a fact, because I can't see it right now, so I have no idea what you're pointing to. I won't see until I look at the footage. So there's a baby. There's a real baby.
Yeah, I mean, he's just chilling. You know, he's not like a freak or anything like that. I just mean, like, you know, he's just chilling in the back. I'm a dad now.
Congratulations. Let's give it up for MeatCanyon for officially becoming a father. I didn't know that. That's great, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's how this is gonna go. I had a bunch of people send in voicemails for me and Hunter to listen to and just kind of judge if you're going to heaven or hell based on whatever your sin confessional is. We got, I think, like 800 submissions. That I'm trying to do an opening.
What? I burped.
I got nothing else to say, dude. Let's just get started. First voicemail.
One time, my mom tried to bring like 4 cases of box wine onto an airplane, and they got taken at the airport, and so she got all mad. And so she tried to take like a glass of wine onto the plane, but you can't take any alcohol on the plane. And so I was just really sick and tired of it. So once we got on the plane, I told the flight attendant that she had a bomb on her to get her kicked off the plane. It didn't work. They were just like, okay. They just left.
First off, just want to say, when you're sitting in voicemails, why don't you fucking introduce yourself?
Maybe she wanted to stay anonymous because of the bomb threat.
If anything, I think this little rotten worm is going to be in purgatory, because I think that even God can't decide what to do with her. Trying to dunk on your drunk whore mom is funny, but a bomb threat just seems a little too far. If anything, you know what I said? I would have pulled the woman aside. I would have grabbed her wrist real tight. I would have dragged her down. I would have sake, this woman is intoxicated and she's saying racial slurs. That's how you get somebody kicked off a plane.
Because this probably happened during the Biden administration, back when woke was a thing, before the DEI hires got fully taken out. So yeah, you know, honestly, that probably would have been much more effective.
Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? Oh my god, true? Yeah.
Dude, box wine can't be that fucking good. I've never had it, but it looks disgusting.
We're definitely dealing with some white trash here. She's a drunk. She's also a woman.
Well, yeah, I mean, all women go to hell, but also, like...
That is true. That's the Disney parallel. All dogs go to heaven and all women go to hell. That's the sequel. But all in all, I kind of also love the bravery that it takes to tell a stranger a lie as bold as a bomb threat in an airplane. Dare I say, I'm going to say actually she's going to heaven.
I can agree she's going to heaven because of the bravery aspect of it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a good first one.
Wait!
You guys like that I did the thing Hunter does in his ads? I just wanted to say really quick that if you like what you're seeing in this video, I do live streams like this 4 times a week, all the time, over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/nothingbutlag. So if that sounds like it would interest you, go check it out. I might even be doing a subathon this Sunday if enough of you guys show up. So... don't miss it. I also have a Patreon where you can get access to my Discord, get a bunch of behind-the-scenes content, bonus content, your name credited at the end of all my videos, and a sticker sent to you every month. If any of that sounds like it'd be something you're interested in and you want to support me and what I do more, check out the link right here. So yeah, if you want to observe me like I'm a disgusting zoo animal or support the content I make and help me keep the lights on in my apartment, you can go to either of these links. I got nothing else to say, really. Let's get back to the video. This is voicemail Bush.
If nobody introduces himself, I'm gonna be livid.
Once when I was in like middle school, I was kind of a kleptomaniac, right? There's this teacher I had who always had these really cool little wooden animal figures, and I really fucking wanted one. And so I pocketed it, and I would tell my dad, hey, I found this like bush, and occasionally there will be like gifts in it. I like called it a magic bush. and I would get these trinkets from the magic bush, and my dad knew I was fucking lying. And one day I came into class. He told me hey, Colin, I think you've been picked with something that's not yours. And I was like, no, I haven't. I got so nervous that I just pissed myself. I just started crying, and he just sent me home. That's my sin. Bye-bye.
This guy seems like a fucking maniac and probably needs to be put into a fucking asylum because what the fuck was that ending? That's my sin. Bye-bye.
I think that was actually a paranormal recording. I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. It sounded like Win, but it also sounded like every Ghost Adventure re-recording I've ever heard whenever they're looking for ghosts.
They might already be calling from hell.
And here's the difference too. Are we talking to a spirit or are we talking to a demon?
That's so true. We need to get what the fuck are they fucking Sam and Colby, the ghost hunter guys?
I want to stay at the Conjuring house for 72 hours with Sam and Colby.
Dude, you'd fit right in with them, dude.
I want Sam and Colby to give me belly kisses at the Conjuring house. That's what I want. Or they rub my feet next to the Annabelle doll. You like that? I think this person's going to hell.
I think they're already in hell. I don't know if you recorded this on one of those fuck-ass Barbie flip phones, or if this was an EMF reading, but...
This was an EMF reading next to a Necronomicon of some kind. That's how the spirit was able to connect through. A black candle was lit, like in that movie Hocus Pocus.
One of the things they did say was that they pissed themselves in fear.
I didn't like that it was associated with a negative. I've pissed myself several times, and I've done it just for the convenience, Justin. The thing with pissing yourself, though, is if you piss yourself, you have to wash it quick, or you get rash on your thighs.
Oh, wow. So you're actually speaking from experience here.
I have pissed myself on numerous occasions. The last time that I pissed myself accidentally, I was watching Long Legs, and I pissed all over my pants and all over the movie seat. But that was just because I don't know, we don't have to go into that, but then I purposely pissed myself in Japan, but that's because a salaryman did it next to me, so I decided to do it with him. He sat there, he looked at me, and he was just smiling, and he just pissed himself, and I just smiled back, and I pissed myself, and he pointed down at my wet pants. He actually touched my pants, my wet pants, and he did, oh!
Why didn't you invite me? Why didn't you take me to Japan with you? You're rich.
I was too busy with my wife. I was too busy pissing my pants in front of my wife. What's the deal? I'm gonna say hell on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hell also. Let's just move on to the next one and forget this one ever even happened. All right, number 3.
As a child, I would always cut up all my dolls' hair if I didn't think they were pretty.
Who cares? You're ugly.
And my mom had a Princess Leia doll, but it was a collectible, and it was in a really nice box. And I took it out of the box, cut all her hair off, ripped up her dress, and my mom found it, and she cried. And she also had a John Lennon figurine. I ripped all his limbs off, so I wasn't allowed to really have dolls after that.
I thought when she said that she found a John Lennon doll, she was going to say that she shot it in the chest 3 times with a 44 Magnum or something.
I legitimately thought she said John Madden at first, and I was like, that's awesome. There's gotta be a John Madden figurine out there.
John Madden was the ultimate small bean.
John Madden also has, it's corn teeth. His teeth are disgusting.
Oh, did he have corn teeth like Brock Lesnar teeth?
He has rot mouth, is what he has. Put up a picture of John Madden smiling and a Rottweiler snarling. You couldn't tell the difference. What I'll say this, here's a couple things, and I'm gonna just shoot straight from the hip. This isn't personal, it's just me attacking your character. 1, this is very big girl energy. And I wanna say right now, I didn't hear a single fucking ounce of remorse in her voice.
No, she actually sounded like she enjoyed it, like she'd do it again.
Yeah, well, she sounded bored. It sounded like, you ever hear when BTK was on trial and they were like, what happened here? And he's almost put out by it, by having to talk about it. He's like, I gagged him. It's like that.
Yeah, he's got better shit to do. I actually wanna move the conversation more to the mom. How fucking pathetic is it that she was collecting a John Lennon doll? Dude.
You're gonna smash this woman who bore a child for having a John Lennon, one of the most popular musicians of all time?
I think it's actually pathetic that you have a child and you're collecting a John Lennon doll. You're not allowed to be happy anymore if you have a child.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, you do forfeit that. It is just funny coming from a 28, 20, how old are you now? 30-year-old Armenian kid who collects Sonic.
I'm not even, okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm mentally unpacking that statement right now, and I'm getting more and more pissed off as I think through it.
But here's the thing, you don't have a kid, so you can remain happy.
You would know this now as a father.
I don't have anything now. I got rid of all of it. I burned it. I didn't give it to Goodwill. I fucking burned all of it. Because my little soldier back here, because he's the only collectible I need.
My little...
His name also, by the way, my son's name's Pepper.
Oh, that's a cute name.
I think so.
Pepper MeatCanyon. That's cute. I like that name, dude. Yeah, you know, honestly, as a 30-year-old Armenian kid that plays Sonic still, I can't really have too much of an opinion on the collectible aspect of it, but I am gonna say that I think you're probably gonna go to hell, because you have no remorse in your voice, and you obviously do not love your mother. Did she mention how old she was in this? I don't even remember.
She has the voice of a tired old woman.
Yeah, like a diner worker.
I don't think God's letting in a lot of uggos.
No, if you don't show a little bit of like appreciation, or even just, I don't know, smile a little bit, you're not getting into heaven.
Well, you're just so much prettier when you smile. And you know what? Makeup.
It makes everybody happier to be around you.
If you don't look like a perfect geisha doll,
you're ugly.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to bring it to that, but I mean, you're right.
No, you're ugly. You're fucking ugly.
You have to be so smooth, so perfect, that I almost feel like I'm looking at a porcelain statue. And if I don't have that, then I throw up.
That's that's totally fair.
I think it's absolutely fair.
Why are girls so mean to men?
I don't know.
We didn't even do anything. This is a voicemail coworker. Let's see what this one is.
I keep on farting on my coworker's chair when she doesn't come into work, so that way she never notices how exactly it's getting that fucking smelly. But I really don't like her, and so I'm gonna keep on going for as long as I can until she catches me.
I just want to say that this is legitimately a terrorist. This is bioterrorism.
This is like the guy that starts the outbreak in Raccoon City in Resident Evil.
I'm gonna say right now, let's say someone at my studio was doing this to me, and I walked in and I saw it, I would fire them. I'm not even joking.
What would you do if you caught your wife doing that to your chair?
I would get down on my knees and I would lick the chair and I'd smell it and I would do all kinds of stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What, man? My wife's forbidden Velveeta. That's what I would say. I'd scrape it off with my credit card and I'd put it in a little mason jar and I would warm it up in the microwave and put it over my popcorn while I watch a movie.
You know what? You're a real lover. I can give you that. You love your wife.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I'm just romantic. Can I get my judgment here?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I can tell right now his hair's greasy. He's got sweaty palms.
He's wearing like a comic book t-shirt that's like 2 sizes too big.
He has the giant Captain America shield shirt. He sits down. You can tell it's like Jack Link's teriyaki beef jerky farts. And I'll tell you what, right now, the old boy's getting to heaven because he's one of the boys.
Honestly, he just sounded fun. He sounded like a guy I could go get a fucking beer with, dude. I respect that, so I'm gonna say heaven for this guy.
Heaven.
I think he's gonna be right up there on the pearly gates.
Welcome, brother. The double standard is to hear a guy do this. It's funny that when a man does it, because we're like, well, it's just boys being boys. But then if a woman did it, I'd say that's disgusting. I'm thinking of a woman like farting and the airway getting split by her thong and her asshole, and then shooting out different directions.
And you're getting kind of turned on by it, right?
No.
Because I know
No. I'm thinking of...
Oh, sorry.
Forgive me, Father Meat and Father Butt Lag.
All right, pause it.
Pause it.
All right, hell. You can move on to the next one.
Yeah, this is actually pathetic. Let's move on to the next one.
Go back and do it. I feel bad.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
So basically, there was this one time I was on a Culvers date with my fiance.
A Culvers date? You have trapped this woman to marry you, and then you reward her with a fast food Culvers date.
Those fucking Butterburgers, dude.
Sir, you're winning, is all I gotta say. Way to win. And I'm gonna guess that this is gonna go into diarrhea or something. Let's see.
And early on in the date, I had to run to the restroom.
Yep.
And let's just say I left the place a bit of a mess, a bit unable to flush.
He's talking like a Reddit comment. Let's just say I left the place a bit messed up.
I'm gonna give him a little bit of slack here. I think Culver should have like a wider toilet operation with the amount of cheese. They focus a lot on cheese.
They do.
So to have it clogged, I mean, that's more of a Culver's problem, in my opinion.
Later on in the date, I witnessed a young teen employee get approached by his manager, who says to him, "I hate to do this to you, but the toilet in the men's room is clogged." And I watched this young boy look to the heavens and heave a great sigh. I was embarrassed.
And you know this kid's getting paid like fucking $7 an hour.
It comes with the territory. If anything, you have to assume the Culver's manager's going to hell. He can't man that battle himself. He sends in a child.
Sure, this guy had a heavy load, but then he just sprayed it all over the fucking toilet and bathroom and clogged everything. I don't really know if I can give him a pass. I don't know, dude.
If a person can't clog a toilet and be allowed into heaven, then why give us an asshole? That's what I gotta say.
Fuck, that was actually quite profound.
Thank you.
You changed my mind on this one, actually. Fuck, yeah. I think you can be forgiven.
Give him some angel wings, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Hi, Papa Meat and Justin Butlag. My sin is that I've spent north of probably $10,000 on a Dragon Ball gacha game on my phone.
Terrible, terrible laugh.
I'll pray for something. I'm gonna pray that he rots in hell for all time.
You wanna, actually, I'm gonna bow my head and pray with you. You wanna just lead us in really quick?
Dear heaven above, please let this man burn in hell for all time. Not just for the gotcha game, but mostly just for the laugh at the end there. Amen.
Amen. Yeah, that was pretty fucking bad. $10,000. Can you come to my streams?
Gotcha game is just you pay to win, right?
It is a complete fucking scam. Also, I didn't even know there was a Dragon Ball gotcha game.
I feel like there's gotcha games for everything now. I feel like I've seen videos where people say DSP has spent a bunch of money on like a WWE gotcha game.
That's the dude that was jerking off on stream all those years ago, right?
Yes.
He's like putting his head. He's like, oh.
he busted a nut for sure, and he does. Oh, what's going on?
I've got a pretty serious confession about a time I mistreated a coworker.
Okay.
So I used to have a job where a team of 4 to 5 people would unload cardboard boxes from shipping containers, which are those big metal containers you see on the back of trains and boats sometimes.
Yeah, I know what a shipping container is, dude.
Just because we're YouTubers doesn't mean we're fucking inept, dude.
There's very little airflow, and if someone is in, the whole container smells bad and everybody smells it. And I worked with these 5 people, and one of the guys pretty much always smelled like BO and Folgers coffee. And I hate Folgers coffee. And aside from smelling really bad, this guy was pretty chill. I think he did crack in his free time.
Imagine being the coworker and hearing this and not even, like, you never even did crack.
Yeah, he's like, I never smoke crack. I have Tourette's, is what he says to him.
But at some point, it was so hot and he smelled so bad, I started getting pissed off.
Oh?
And so I started eating eggs every
Oh
single
my
day.
god, dude.
I would go into the container after lunch every day, and I would just let these hot, nasty sulfur egg farts creep right out of my crack. And I did that for days, but that poor man turned and looked at me dead in my face and says, "Dude, what is that smell? Are you farting?" And I turned and looked that man dead in his eyes and said, "No, dude, I thought you were farting."
All of this stems from an inability to just have a conversation with your coworker. The conversation could have just been like, "Hey, dude, you smell like coffee," and I got a thing with coffee. It's like, it makes it hard for me to focus. I just really don't like it. "Oh, sorry, dude. I had to drink like 3 cups before I came over here. I've been working 3 jobs. My oldest daughter really wants a bike for her birthday, so I picked up some extra."
And that's when you yawn in his face when that happens.
Yeah.
Bored. I'm bored. I think you should go to hell because I think he said that he didn't mind the BO. It was that the guy drank coffee or that he smelt Folgers coffee.
That's right. That's right.
And to me, I was like, what is that? What do you mean? You got to go to hell, buddy.
Okay, this one's Lorraine.
What a beautiful name.
So, from this point on, I want you to refer me to as Lorraine from Maine.
First off, don't ever call in someplace with demands, all right?
Yeah,
I want to say
know,
that right off the bat.
like we're doing you a favor.
I want to say this right off the bat. Refer me to as, guess what, Lorraine from Maine? You're in hell. How does that sound, Lorraine?
Okay, here's one that's really piqued my interest. It's labeled as voicemail Sonic.
When I was in the 7th grade, I convinced this autistic kid who was really into Sonic that Sonic was dead. I was like, "Hey, Spencer, did you hear that Sonic died?" And he's like, "What? Sonic's not dead." And I was like, "Nah, he died yesterday." And he just started screaming. He was like, "No, Sonic's not dead." And it like got progressively louder until it was at the top of his lungs and he was starting to throw shit and knock the desk over. He had someone with him, his handler, and they had to like grab him and pull him away. It was dark. It was dark shit.
The caller calling in and pacing around what I can only assume is his asylum is interesting. I think that he's lying a little bit.
I do too, because this is too perfect of a story.
I think he knew exactly what would happen if you tell the mentally unwell person who has a handler in the room that the fictitious god that he worships is dead.
The fictitious god that he worships?
I think it's gotta be a hell for me.
What was he expecting us? Was he expecting us to be like, "Dude, fuck yeah, you totally bullied the shit out of that innocent kid"? Like, what did you think we were gonna do?
It's a hell for me, dog.
It's a hell for me, dog. And also, that kid Spencer, yeah, you're looking at him.
No shit. 33 years old, Armenian, covered in paint.
And brave.
Gonna
And okay, dude, what the fuck? That was great. That was a lot of great voicemails. Thank you all for submitting. Thank you, Hunter, for recording this with me. Still wish you would have gotten the memo about dressing up.
Definitely got it. Told you I was too obese for the costume, so not going to apologize for that.
All right. Bye.